I have stood for 7 centuries at the edge of the loch with my feet in the tide and my back to the hills. The sea has gnawed at my stones while the wind has howled through my empty halls, and yet still I endure. Long ago, when my walls were young and my hearths were warm, a man came to me in secret. He was weary, his cloak torn by storms, his eyes shadowed by exile. Yet in his gaze burned fire enough to set kingdoms alight. They called him Robert the Bruce. I remember the sound of his boots on my floor, heavy with mud, and the hush that fell when he entered my hall. My torches flared as though the very air knew its master had arrived. He spoke softly, yet every word rang within my stones, of freedom, of Scotland, of battles yet to come. His men leaned close, their voices carried into my rafters like a vow. For a single night, I was more than stone and mortar. I was sanctuary. I was witness. I was part of a dream that would shape a nation. Now I am ruin. My roof is gone, my halls lie open to the rain, and deer wander where knights once feasted. But on nights when the wind screams down from the mountains and the tide pounds at my foundations, I whisper his words again. I speak them to the dark, to the sea, to the gulls that circle above me. And sometimes, just sometimes, those who linger too long at my walls swear they hear it too, a murmur of voices, a flicker of firelight, the promise of a king returning. For I am Lochranza, and I remember. Lochranza Castle is a ruined castle on a small peninsula projecting into Lochranza at the northern end of the Isle of Arran. It's owned and maintained by Historic Environment Scotland. The site dates from the 13th century. The original building was a hall house, likely built by Clan MacSween. In 1262 the lands including Lochranza were granted by King Alexander III to Walter Stewart, Earl of Menteith. Legend has it Robert the Bruce landed here in 1306 on his return from Ireland to claim the Scottish throne. By 1371 it had become property of Robert II, and later was used as a royal hunting lodge. In the 16th century it was remodeled and expanded into a more complete tower house, adding several floors and wings. It has seen military use under James IV during conflicts with the Lords of the Isles and by James VI during the period of Cromwell's troops in the 1650s. The Hamilton family acquired it around 1705. Subsequently, over the 18th century it fell into disuse, the roof was lost, and parts collapsed.